Bonjour, we've done a lesson already this week on negatives, and I wanted to go a little bit further in depth with a couple of them today. Ne jamais and ne plus we've talked about. We haven't actually talked yet about ne pas encore, but I will introduce you to that one and show you how it works. So, as a quick review, remember negatives, we always put them around the verb in French. So you've used ne pas a lot since the beginning of French 1. So, for example, il ne veut pas manger. So here are three that we're going to talk about in depth today. We have ne plus, which remember means not anymore, no longer. And the opposite of that would be encore, which means still. Ne pas encore, we use to be like not yet. Déjà means already, so that's a good opposite for that one. Ne jamais means never, and so there's quite a few different ways you could form an opposite expression with never. You could do toujours, always, or souvent, often, parfois, or quelquefois, like sometimes, or déjà, already. So, let's look at these. À la gare, at the train station, les passagers sont encore sur le quai. Passengers are still on the platform. Les passagers ne sont plus sur le quai. The passengers are no longer on the platform. They're in the train. The train is about to leave. Au guichet du cinéma, let's pretend we're at the ticket window at the movie theater. We might ask, vous avez encore des billets à vendre pour le film à 17 heures? Do you still have tickets to sell for the movie at 5 o'clock p.m.? Je regrette, je n'ai plus de billets pour le film à 17 heures. Vous en voulez pour le 17h30? So, je regrette would be one way to say I'm sorry. I don't have any more tickets for the 5 o'clock show. Would you like some tickets for the 5:30? À l'aéroport. Les valises sont déjà sur le carrousel. This is always a good day at the airport if you come to the baggage claim area and your suitcases are already there. Oftentimes, les valises ne sont pas encore sur le carrousel. Often they are not yet there when you get down there. À la station-service, so at the gas station, le conducteur de la camionnette, ici, n'a pas encore fait le plein. This car has not yet filled up. Le conducteur du camion a déjà fait le plein. The driver here has already filled up. He's getting ready to move, so this car can pull in. So already, not yet. So I could ask you, for example, tu as déjà voyagé en avion? Have you ever traveled by plane? Non, je n'ai jamais voyagé en avion. You might tell me, no, I've never traveled on a plane. Les voitures. Par exemple, il roule toujours très vite. My son is in a cars kick that has been going on for over a year now. So, like McQueen always goes fast, very fast. Il ne roule jamais très vite. He never goes very fast. So I'm calling them il, but technically cars are feminine, so they would be elle. But if we're going to pretend like they have personalities, we could say Lightning McQueen is il. So a few more notes for you. So I think we talked about this just briefly the other day in our lesson, but indefinite and partitive articles change to de after negative expressions. So just like we did with ne pas, when we had un or une or des, they change to de after any of these negatives. So, il n'a pas encore choisi de livre. He hasn't yet chosen any books. Je n'ai plus de bonbons. I don't have any more candy. But no change is needed if we're using the definite articles le, la, or les. So, elle ne prend jamais l'autoroute le matin. She never takes the highway in the morning. In the passé composé, we need to put the affirmative adverbs, the things like toujours and déjà and souvent, things like that. We're going to put them in between the parts of our verb. Now, we're not used to doing things like that very often. Most of the times the verb pieces need to stay together. But just like with ne pas, we put ne and pas around the helping verb. This is another case where something can go in between the helping verb and the past participle. So these affirmative adverbs, things like souvent, toujours, déjà, encore, things like that. So, elle a toujours pris le train pour aller faire du shopping. So, she always took the train to go shopping. Um, in addition, we can use ne pas du tout. You can use pas du tout with ne for emphasis. So, j'aime beaucoup les épinards would emphasize that I like them a lot or like it a lot, spinach. So, j'aime beaucoup les épinards. And if she wants to be, to show emphasis, not just I don't like them at all, is how we would say that in English. Je n'aime pas du tout les épinards. All right, so hopefully that helped you see some of those expressions, ne jamais, ne plus, and added in the ne pas encore in a context with some vocab that we know. Please let me know if I can answer any questions for you about these. We'll have some practice to do with them and some upcoming assignments.